Hey everybody, how's it going? Just wanted to make a video today. I guess you could call this our first official video of the channel. I did post one the other day, and after playing it back, I realized it might be a little long. I wonder if I could kind of say the same things, but in a more condensed way, hopefully in a more effective way. At least that's my goal today. The topic I want to talk about in this video, by the way, thanks to those of you who did watch that video anyway. The topic I want to talk about in this video is appreciation, okay? And with appreciation, I also want to talk about gratitude, okay? And by the way, those of you who've heard of Abraham Hicks, whether you follow them or not, they made a video on this topic years ago. And it's something I've always, believed. I saw the video, when I did, and I was like, you know what? Yes, that's exactly how I feel. So I've always kind of kept it in the back of my mind. Shout out to them, by the way. And I said, boy, if I ever have a channel, I'm going to touch on that as well. So that's what I'm going to do here. But yeah, gratitude, yeah, it's combined. Gratitude and appreciation, I want to kind of discuss them both because here's the thing. Many people believe they're one and the same, but they're not. They are not one and the same. In fact, they're both coming from very different frequencies, very different vibrations, okay? Very different places. So hear me out on this, okay? When you talk about gratitude, we'll first start with gratitude. When you say, oh, I'm so grateful. Now, we were always told, be grateful for the blessings in your life. Because the more grateful you are for what you already have, the more things will come into your life to be grateful for, right? It's like an opening, like allowing the energy to flow for more things to be grateful for because you're already in gratitude. That's where I tend to disagree, and here's why. When you say I'm grateful, oh, I'm so grateful, look at what I'm doing, okay? When you say I'm so grateful, in a subconscious way, you don't even realize, we all do this, you don't even realize you're saying it, or you're thinking it. But when you say I'm so grateful, there is a deep part of your subconscious that's also saying, I am so grateful because I don't feel I really deserve it. And by the way, I hate the word deserve. Hate's a strong word. I don't really care for the word deserve because to me it's a judgmental word. It's a low frequency, egotistical kind of word, okay? We'll get into that later, but for the sake of this discussion, we'll use the word deserve. And we'll also use the word worthy. I don't feel I'm worthy of these things, so I'm going to be grateful for them so I don't lose them. Oh, and that's the other place it's coming from, fear of loss, okay? So again, to be grateful means you think you're being thankful, and you are. But on some level, you're also saying, I'm not worthy of it, and I am also afraid that one day I'm going to lose it. Whatever it is, whatever it may be, the things we always say we're grateful for, our health, our family, our friends, our home, our job, whatever. Now, here's the thing. We do live in a temporal world. Everything is limited on the 3D level. So we know that things on the 3D plane do not last forever. That's part of the journey. But that doesn't mean we have to always be living in that. Oh, I better enjoy it now because I know we're always told to do this, but oh, I better, like life, enjoy it because you don't know what tomorrow brings. See, I think that's a very heavy, low place to come from. It's like being on vacation, and the whole time you're sort of thinking about the day you're going to go home. Now, granted, when you go on vacation, just think about it, life's a vacation. We're not here forever. Life is like a vacation. But when you're on vacation, you make an itinerary. We're going to do this. We're going to see that, yada, yada, yada. Pardon the Seinfeld reference. But you make an itinerary. But if you go so far as to say, oh, we better follow this list to the T because we're going to be leaving in 2 weeks. We're going to be going home in 2 weeks. That's not healthy. Not only that, but if you are so strict about your itinerary on your little vacation, you're not going to be open to anything new that may come along that may be better than what you already planned. You're not going to be open to being flexible, right? Just like with life. If you are so grateful and holding on and not letting go, and granted, by the way, when you let go of something, letting go doesn't mean you're going to lose it. It just means you're allowing it to roam free in existence within your life, within your energy realm, okay? But if you are so tight about it, how can you let new things in to be grateful for, right? Just like if you're so strict about your vacation itinerary, how will you be able to experience new things that you didn't even think of? Oh, I didn't think about that. I didn't realize that we could do that. That's a great idea. Let's do that. So, it's a very low place vibrationally to be. And again, deserving, not a fan, okay? I'm talking about energetically, okay? So you are closing off that energy to allowing new things to come in. This is why I prefer the alternative to gratitude, which is appreciation, right? When you appreciate something, you're still being thankful, because that is the one thing that both have in common, thankfulness. The difference is with appreciation, you're being thankful, even though you may not realize it. You're being thankful without holding on, without gripping it too tight, without fear of losing it, right? Without feelings of unworthiness. You're appreciating it, you're thankful for it, and let's face it, appreciation at the highest realm is a form of love, because you're allowing it to be free, you're acknowledging it, and you're also acknowledging, on some level without realizing it, that you are part of the higher consciousness, right? Whether you want, source, you want to call it God, the universe, whatever. We are all parts of that. So we are all in this energy field. So whatever we are getting into our lives energetically, there's a reason for that. Good, bad, or indifferent. Now, even the bad things are things we could learn from. Those are all blessings, even though it may not look like that. So, all in all, we live in a benevolent universe, no matter what the news tries to make you think. We live in a benevolent universe, okay? So there's always something to our benefit. So to be appreciative rather than be grateful is to be thankful, to show acknowledgement, to give acknowledgement, to be in love with it on some level, because again, I said it before, appreciation is a form of love, right? And it's showing the acknowledgement of the fact that we're all part of this higher consciousness. So there's a reason why it's there. Not, oh my goodness, I'm afraid I'm going to lose it. Oh my goodness, I better hold on to it because I really know I'm not truly worthy of it. That's such a low place to be in a lot of levels. Now, granted, when we're told to do those, don't be grateful, you never know, yada, 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 all that again with the Seinfeld. There's a lot of good intention with that teaching. I get it. But if you really think about it, it's coming from a lower frequency. There's a heaviness to it, okay? Again, you could still be thankful. You could be in love. And you could still feel on some level that you are worthy of it. Not to be confused with deserve, but we're all worthy of blessings. All of us. You know what I mean? So, gratitude has its place, but I would much rather take appreciation any day over gratitude. Okay? And I know it's kind of a different take, but if you think about it, it makes a lot of sense. Yeah. Appreciation over gratitude any day. All right. Thanks for watching. Take care.